Welcome to Man That's Cooking. In this video, we're going to show you how to make slow cooker chicken soup. Alright, we're going to start by chopping 3 celery sticks. And we're going to do a random shuffle chop here. Just put your knife on shuffle. And just add it to the slow cooker. Next, we're going to chop our carrots. And then we'll just do this little random shuffle chop again. Try to make sure you have a bunch of different sizes so your friends with OCD will freak out. Next, we're going to add 1 chopped onion. And we're just going to do a simple cut here, nothing fancy. Yet again, our shuffle chop. Now it's time to chop up some herbs, and we've got some rosemary and some sage, and we're just going to chop these up into little bits. Now our grocery store didn't have any fresh thyme, but if yours does, highly recommend adding thyme to this recipe. Next, we're going to add 1 cup of wild rice. Now you're going to want to read your directions for your rice because ours said to wash it. So that's what we're going to do. And once you feel that your rice is washed and clean, add it to the slow cooker. Now we're going to add 1 container of vegetable broth. You could add chicken broth, but we're cooking a whole chicken, so that's really not going to be necessary. So if you're a member of PETA, this is probably hard to watch. But if you're hungry and you're a carnivore, this is the next step in the chicken soup recipe. So we're going to cut this chicken in half, and that makes it easier to fit into the crock pot and submerge. Now that we have 2 halves of chicken, what we're going to do is dry it off, and we're going to rub it down with some olive oil. But before we do that, we're going to make a little bit of a seasoning rub. And we're going to start out with some kosher salt, followed by some black pepper, and we've got some dried thyme. So just mix together these ingredients and the dry rub is ready. So the next thing to do is oil down the chicken. And you might be asking yourself, why are we applying seasoning and then just placing this in a slow cooker full of liquid? Well, yeah, some of this is going to come off, but some of it's going to stay on. And that's what we're looking for. And this olive oil is going to help to keep some of it on. Now the chicken is seasoned. Go ahead and add it to the slow cooker. And you can go ahead and use up the rest of the dry rub and just sprinkle it on top of the chicken. And when you're ready to cook, just cover it up and turn your slow cooker on for 8 hours. Okay, so it's been 8 hours. That was fast, right? And what we're going to do here is we're taking out the chicken and we're going to put this on a cookie sheet, and then we're going to separate the meat from the bones. Now you could do this by hand, but you won't be able to hold anything for about 6 hours after. So you might want to try this 2-fork method. It's a lot faster and it works pretty well. Now this should only take you a few minutes, but you want to make sure that you're good and thorough. Make sure you get all the meat off the bones. And you want to also check your meat for any extra bones that you might have missed. And as you accumulate some meat, just go ahead and add it right back to the slow cooker. So here we go. Look at this. Doesn't this look hearty? I mean, canned chicken soup? Why? This is the kind of stick-to-your-ribs soup that you need on a cold winter day. Alright, so what we're going to do here is we're going to stir up everything real good, and we're going to let it cook for about another 20 minutes to a half hour, and we're just keeping it at low on the slow cooker. And now it is time. Let's spoon this out into a bowl, and it's time to eat. Now you can always tweak this recipe and add some more liquid, add some more broth, add some more water. If you like more of a liquidy soup, you can see how much room is left in the slow cooker. But with that said, if you like a hearty soup, this is it. Not only is it inexpensive, you get a lot of servings, it's super hearty, and the flavor is amazing. Hey, you can also mess around with the recipe. You could substitute noodles with the wild rice, or you can add a can of white beans. You are the Picasso of your chicken soup. So enjoy it, make it how you want it. We hope you like our recipe, and we hope you try it. And if you do, leave us some feedback, tell us what you think. So come on down to manthat'scooking.com. We've got some more slow cooker recipes, we've got some grilling recipes, oven recipes, all kinds of good stuff. Check out our YouTube channel. Like, subscribe, give us some feedback. Tell us if you like it, tell us what you don't like. Let us know. Check us out on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Thanks for watching.